Hello Dragon Quest fans, and welcome to episode 7 of Square Enix Plays Dragon Quest Heroes, The World Trees Woe and the Blight Below. This is actually the last episode in our series, and in this episode it's all about the Dragon Quest VIII characters and the DLC character Psaro. So let's not waste any time and let's jump straight into the action. So this is Dawn's home, where I am joined by Jessica and Yangus from Dragon Quest VIII on my far left and right, and Psaro, the Manslayer from Dragon Quest IV, who is standing rather imposingly behind Lucius. So let's start with the lovely Jessica. Now Jessica, as you can see, uses a whip as her primary weapon. She's actually quite similar to Maya in many regards, in that she can do quite a lot of damage to enemies in her combos, but as individual hits, her attacks don't do a great deal of damage. And she's also good at wide arcing attacks, so attacks that can damage enemies all around her. Let's just take out these guys and let's go straight in. So yeah, what she can also do is she can use her whip to kind of corral enemies together and then smack them away. Which I'm trying to do, but oh, okay. Seems like she beat them all a little bit too quickly. Alright, get out of here, Mr. Zombie. So, magic-wise, Jessica's really adept. She's a really powerful magician. But I'm silenced at the moment. Oh, here we go. Now I'm unsilenced. So, her abilities include Whip Crackle, which is a downward wind and lightning, I suppose, explosive attack. Great for taking out groups of enemies directly in front of you. Ah, and I've been silenced again. Not paying attention. So let's take out the... Okay, here we go. So now I got my magic back. She also has her Sexy Beam, which is a giant heart projectile that does big damage. Boom. Who said love doesn't hurt? Hey? And her main magic spell is Crack, which can be upgraded or powered up to Crack, which is a nice, big, powerful ice spell. Also has the benefit of potentially freezing enemies as well. Like so. Ah, almost on cue. Oh, beautiful. Oh, and then he poisoned me. How rude. Get out of here, pal. So, she also has a special ability called Hustle Dance.
Come on, everybody, hustle, hustle.
Which heals the party. And in fact, Jessica is the only character in the game who can heal the party using magic or an ability. The only other way to heal characters is by using the heal stones. So yeah, that is basically Jessica in a nutshell. So let's move on to the reformed bandit, Yangus. So Yangus is quite short and quite slow, but where the enemies? The enemy's on the other side. But he has the benefit of wielding a massive axe, which does a huge amount of damage. So you can see his combos are quite slow, but they hit hard. Now, the thing that makes Yangus a little bit more special is that all of his regular attacks are chargeable. So, whether it be the first attack... Oh, hang on. Actually, you know what? Let's actually get into the fight and show you. So, the first attack, the second, or the third. Every attack is chargeable to do... Well, so you can cause him to do even more damage. Obviously it does leave him open while he's charging up his attacks, but at the same time, when you're causing that much damage, you know, you gotta work out which is the better trade-off. Now, abilities wise, he has 4 moves. So Parallax is chargeable to Uber Parallax, and it's basically a long range projectile that strikes along the ground. Then he's got Helm Splitter, which is a skull cracking attack from above that also can lower enemies' defenses, or enemies that are nearby. Interesting enough as well, Yangus can also damage enemies by dodging. Well, I guess there's not really a dodge, it's more of a shoulder barge. I mean, it doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but it's better than nothing. To offset this, I mean, the range of his dodge is very limited. So his other move is Whistle. What this does is that it gets the... Oh, okay, when you're not getting beaten up. There they go. What this does is that it gets the attention of nearby enemies and draws them towards him. So, let me show you what I mean. So, now they will all come and attack Yangus, but he's got the Defending Champion ability, which is like a super shield that almost makes him pretty much impervious. And that makes Yangus a really, really useful tank. It's because he's got the high power to go straight into the thick of it. He's got pretty high defense, and he's got special abilities that not only draw enemies towards him, but also enhances his defensive capabilities. So, let's talk about Psaro. Now, Psaro was originally the... I'm just going back and forth to fight these monsters that keep respawning. So, Psaro was originally the main bad guy in Dragon Quest IV. But since then, he has become a recurring character in the Dragon Quest series. And in Dragon Quest Heroes, he is obviously a playable character. So he's not like the other characters in that all of the other characters you recruit as part of the story. In the original Japanese release, Psaro was actually DLC. He was a downloadable character after the game came out. And in the Western release of Dragon Quest Heroes, we've decided to put all of the Japanese downloadable content on the disc for free. So you get all of the DLC in the Western release of Dragon Quest Heroes on the disc right from the offset. Well, I say right from the offset. You have to get to a certain point in the game to be able to recruit Psaro. So once you get to that certain point, you basically unlock a special mission, and in that mission you have to fight Psaro, and if you defeat him, he will join you. And as you can see, he's pretty awesome. Right, so his main combos normally involve a lot of kicking. It got me. A lot of kicking and a couple of sweeps with his greatsword. As I mentioned before, he is the only character. Oh man, we are getting swamped. Okay, this is looking bad. Let's get out of here. Better heal myself quick. Ooh, that is... Okay, right. Oh, now I've been silenced. Okay, let's just go. Let's go straight in. So, his attacks... Oh, jeez, that is too much. That is too much for me. Right. Okay, so his regular attacks involve basically lots of kicks with the occasional sweep with his greatsword. He is the only character who can equip a greatsword. However, if you use the liberation move, basically it unleashes Psaro's inner strength, and it changes his battle stance, which I am now kicking butt with. It changes, I say that and I get floored. So liberation changes his battle stance so that his attacks use more of his, they use more of his greatsword for much bigger damage. These guys are now no match for me. Yes, take that. Get out of here. One left. Nice. So yeah, it only lasts for a certain amount of time, but because it's a magic spell, you can reuse it. A cut above is a physical attack, physical slash attack that ends with a short range projectile, which is kind of handy. Let's take out this guy. And he has Zam, which is a dark magic spell, which can be upgraded or powered up to Kazami. Ah, now I've been silenced. And his final, I guess, supporting spell, you saw me quickly use it before, is called Disruptive Wave, and that nullifies any boosts or buffs that your enemies have equipped. So if they have a strength boost, this will dispel it. So, since his high tension gauge is full, power up. And go straight into his coup de grace.
Secret of evolution.
Beautiful. So yeah, that is Psaro. He's a fairly well-rounded character. He's fairly fast, he's strong, and he's got a good range of moves. Both physical and magical. I guess he's more physical based, but he's incredibly versatile, so he's good in any kind of situation. Let's swap back to Jessica now that her high tension gauge is full. Let's power up.
Tell me if I go too far.
And let's see her coup de grace attack, magic burst.
You brought this on yourselves! Magic burst!
Oh, you see that? Sucked them in, blew them away. The music to my ears. And last but certainly not least is the Yangus. Again, one of my favourite names for coup de grace attack for the pun. This is Axes of Evil.
Here goes nothing. Axes of evil.
See you later, punks. Yeah. So yeah, that is how the characters from Dragon Quest VIII and Psaro handle. So yeah, three very different styles. So Psaro, as I mentioned, a little bit more of an all-round kind of character. Yangus is a great tank, but also a really powerful one-on-one fighter for maybe those hard bosses that need a bit more of a smacking. And Jessica is a great support character with her ability to heal and her magic, and as well as being able to take on wide numbers or wide groups of monsters with her whip. So now that you've seen how all the characters play and how the fighting styles differ, hopefully you can see how your combinations of characters in in your party formations can really got silence. How your party formations can really benefit from pairing up certain characters. And you know, maybe you've spotted characters that fit more along your playstyle. So you've got characters that you might want to, you find might enjoy more, might spend a little bit more time leveling up and whatnot. But each character, you know, is unique, and each character with their own fighting style, you know, is useful in a wide variety of circumstances. So it's up to you really to decide who to take with you in your quest to save Arbor. Now this is actually the last episode of Enix Plays Dragon Quest Heroes, The World Trees Woe, and The Blight Below.
Fine by me.
I want to say thank you to everyone who's been keeping up to date with the series and been watching all the videos. I hope they've been somewhat educational and have shown you exactly what the game has to offer, because Dragon Quest Heroes is a game that can look deceptively simple at the first glance, but hopefully I've shown that there is a huge amount of depth and variety in what you do in the game, you know, to make it a full-fledged action RPG. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to the game, and you know, I hope you enjoy it when you pick it up. So thanks again for watching, and you know, hopefully I'll see you for another video series sometime soon.